Hope I don't f anything up. The hell did this dude do? All right, here we go. Seat done. Now we got to move on to the wheels. So that was just the warm up. So what I'm going to be doing, showing you how to remove these wheels because I haven't done it on this bike yet, and painting them with Plasti-dip. Now I know it's Plasti-dip and you only see Plasti-dip on crappy cars, crappy motorcycles, lawnmowers, anything else you can find a lot of people Plasti-dip. Now I have used this stuff plenty of times before when I had my Subaru winter wheels to protect them or to change the colors. Hell, why not? Every year I changed it up a little bit and I loved it. It was super easy. You could just peel it right off and repaint it with something else. So I'm gonna try that first to see if I like it and then upgrade to a nicer set of wheels down the road, and at least I know the colors that I want to use. Anyway, in the meantime, to get these wheels off, one thing I had to go and buy and look into, and it was a question on a lot of forums that I saw, and I dug through the owner's manual. By the way, thanks KTM for the digital owner's manual for this. You couldn't have printed something out. I mean, I'm gonna have to print one out anyway. I mean, what the hell? I always liked them, whatever. But front wheel, to get that main nut off, you need a 27mm socket. Now, which differs from the back. The back, you need a 32mm socket. Now, these aren't very common. I went to local AutoZone and got them, but these things are massive. I think it cost me 24 bucks for the both of them, but they are key in getting these wheels off. So why don't we do this? Let's start with the front and the rear, get them off, break down the rear from the rear disc and the chain, or sprocket, I should say, and get the front disc off so I can tape these things and paint them. And hope I don't f anything up. Well, here we go. Okay, wheels are off. A little complication in the rear getting that brake caliper off, but interesting tactic, slide it all the way back with the wheel and you can actually remove it once you actually get that line off. It's a little holder protector thingy. But next steps, I gotta get sprockets, disc off, hose them down, clean them up, tape them, and then we start painting. Here we go. And now to wash these and cover these up and give them a quick rinse, and then back to the table for some tape. All right, now we got the wheels all cleaned up. Probably gonna wipe them down at least maybe one more time. Make sure we got a nice clean even surface, and then section it off, tape it, and I guess away we go. So instead of staring at me struggle for the next hour or so, I guess taped wheels. Well, both wheels are done now, so I guess it's time to start spraying. Here we go, Plasti-dip it is. Alright, so the wheels are done. I think they turned out really pretty good. I mean, a few paint issues here and there, but what can you expect? I'm going to leave these overnight so that they can dry before I pull the tape off, and then remount them tomorrow. So I guess let's see what it looks like on the bike tomorrow. Here we go.
The next day.
Day number 2, here we go. Let's see how these wheels turned out. All right, I'd say pretty good. I guess it just comes down to the tape job, if it was any good. And now we start the process of unwrapping. Yay! Okay, let's get them on the bench and go from there. Well, it's not perfectly centered and there's some overspray, and could have done a little bit better job taping off, but hell, from afar, I think it actually kind of looks cool with that. I don't know, that just maybe me talking because I spent a shit ton of time on this, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, damn, like all this on the outside is gonna rub off when I'm riding. And I think from afar, hell, you wouldn't notice a difference. Up close, you'd be like, what the hell did this guy do? But I think that looks badass. Yeah, from like afar, you'd be like, whoa, that dude's got sick wheels. Then you look at it up close, like, the hell did this dude do? But, all right, well, I will save you the painful task of watching me do that again for the rear wheel. And we'll just go back to the reassembly process to get these on the bike and see what they look like from afar. Here we go. Woo! I think that looks good. All right, so we got the front and the back done. I think the back turned out a little bit better, in all honesty. In some areas, maybe, maybe not. But now we got to get everything remounted up onto the wheels and then get it on the bike. So here we go. Roll it. So that is it. Here we go. So front and rear wheels are on, torqued, tightened, ready to go. Oh, that was such a pain in the ass. And who the hell is squeaking? So now I'm gonna go through, clamp the wheels, and I think they turned out pretty good. I don't know. You let me know what you think in the comments below. So I guess for this 2-day project, I think it worked pretty well. I don't know. And remember, everybody out there, keep riding. Oh man, who is still squeaking? And I think one thing that needs to go back on the bike is this.